Well, hi, it's Anthony McAvaney here again from Get Online Lab, and I'm doing another experiment doing this via Zoom, where I'm streaming live to Facebook. This is episode 4 in my ongoing series of live presentations. Briefly about me, I'm a career transition coach. More recently, over the last 4 or 5 years, I've specialised in helping people to actually set up online businesses, how to create them and to scale them. Prior to that, I've done quite a lot of work in career transition. Today, I don't know, like every day we wake up and it looks as though the bad news just seems to get worse and worse, and it's really hard not to get caught up in the emotion of that and to remain clear-headed. But I hope wherever you are and where you're listening today that you and your family are both still well and safe, and that you're starting to put your thinking caps on about how you can begin to work your way through this situation. I intended today to provide a few more tips about, like, so how do you begin to actually set up an online business? And more specifically, my niche is coaching, of course. But I've been actually in business online since 2007, and I've pretty much crossed the full range of activities. But it occurred to me that at this stage, that may be a little bit too big a leap to start thinking about, well, how do I actually go about setting up an online business? And I'm potentially ignoring an audience where people have already made the decision, whether it's a coaching business or not. They just realize that there's potentially an opportunity to create another source of income for themselves if their business is closed, or if the place where they're working has closed doors and they don't have a job anymore. It's my belief, and I think most of us will know, that there are going to be millions more of people who are going online for all sorts of reasons, but certainly for advice, help, guidance. Some people entertain themselves online and so on. The point is that with this massive increase in traffic online, there's going to be a massive shortage of people who provide the answers that people are looking for. So to me, that presents an opportunity. And if you've never ever thought about going online and being a problem solver, providing solutions to people's problems online, whether that be through coaching or whether it be through some other sort of how-to activity, I guess I'm prompting you, think about that. Think about, could you do that? Do you have the skill to present and to put across an idea, whether it be about a hobby, whether it's something in business? I don't know, I'll leave the subject to you. But where do I come into this, and where do I want to help? And I genuinely want to help. Instead of giving you some more tips about how to actually get started on a coaching program, because the step one is product, create a product. But I want to also get a little bit of a grip on what would be the biggest challenges that people are facing in terms of setting up an online business. Again, because of the time I've spent online, I've learned a heck of a lot. So I'm just going to pose a few questions, and I'd really appreciate people taking some time, if they're looking at this video, either now or the recorded version of it, to give me some feedback about what are their biggest obstacles in perhaps taking that step to set up an online business. So I've been thinking today that it could be just the simple mechanics of what's involved. So for example, would you need someone to actually show you how to create a website, or would you need someone to actually put together a really simple website for you and then show you how to take over that? Could it be that you maybe have got some website knowledge already, but you don't know how to extend that or to scale that business? So therefore, could it be that do you want someone to help create sales pages, squeeze pages where people will give you their email address, their contact email address, and associated with that, have you ever set up an autoresponder? Because if you're in business online, keeping or having a way to store email addresses is really quite important. And there are certainly ways that you can automate parts of your business if you've got people's emails. Do you need someone to help you with that sort of content? Another one that people struggle with online businesses, content creation is really important. So is that something where you would need a hand with? So whether it actually be writing content that would appear on a blog, whether it would be about creating ideas for YouTube videos or for Facebook posts, even creating a Facebook page or a YouTube channel, just some of those methods that we use in the online space to reach our audience. Are those the sorts of things that you would need assistance with? So that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking about. Maybe, you know, again, if you've already got an online presence, do you need someone to actually write sales copy for you? I've got extensive experience in writing sales copy, that is reaching to an audience, and I'm not saying being manipulative, but like all sales involves elements of persuasion. I can help out with that sort of stuff. A huge tool today in online business generation is through webinars, conducting information webinars. I can help with things like showing you how to use, say, Zoom to do that, how to get people to sign up to the webinar, even scripting the webinar for you. So there are lots of those little practical steps, which I think, you know, perhaps I've been guilty of just saying or thinking, yeah, people will know how to do that. But you know, for people who haven't been working online continuously like I have for the years that I have, some of these sorts of things could potentially prove challenges. So again, I just want to repeat that if any of those things that I've talked about would be areas where you would appreciate some assistance, I'd actually welcome the feedback, because this is going to help me guide the coaching packages that I put on. And just to let you in on what I'm thinking about at the moment is that I know today where people have lost their primary source of income, whether it be through business or through employment, speed is of the essence to try and recover from that. And as I've explained earlier in this video, I think lots and lots of people will be looking for answers online, and there's going to be a space for information and content providers, which is where I think people who are fast starters can jump in and you know, begin to create a stream of income from being those solution providers. So look, please get back to me. The idea I have really is to put together a crash course, a fast start course, and how to set up and scale an online business literally within 2 to 4 weeks. Now, I know that that is absolutely possible. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It'll require a fair bit of hard work and long hours. But if you need an income and with the right motivation, that can definitely be done, and I can show you how to do it. What I want to do with this crash program, though, is to have the right sort of content, the targeted content, which is really going to help people push through some of the barriers that they think might exist. Anyway, I'll leave it there for today, but look, please, some feedback would be wonderful. Please share this with people who might be interested in what I've been thinking about, and I'll continue with this. So this is the end of episode 4 on how to set up an online business, and I'll be back again tomorrow with more. So this is Anthony from getonlinelab.com saying bye for now. Thanks for tuning in.